All right. Praise God Almighty that we have email correspondence opened up to Schaeffer Cox again. I guess there was a miniature war that went on in the heavenlies, and for whatever reason, unbeknownst to me, email was taken away for a while, and it has been reestablished. So we praise God for that. I wanted to read to you an email that came in from Schaeffer today regarding PMP Holdup. That stands for Patriot Mail Project Holdup. For those of you that are not aware of Patriot Mail Project, it's an effort on Facebook, and they try to help do a concerted effort to make sure that the patriots that are in prison receive regular mail, as well as I think they send Christmas gifts to their children. So it's really a noble effort. My wife has had nothing but positive things to say about it, and Schaeffer has had nothing but positive things to say about it. But anyway, let me read you what Schaeffer wrote. Patriot Mail Project Holdup. Hi there. Today I just got a bunch of PMP mail that had been held up for a full month. That's the CMU for you. CMU stands for Communications Management Unit. Look up a YouTube video called The Secret Prisons You've Never Heard of. So going back to Schaeffer, that's the CMU for you. I think the oldest letter was from Paula, and I don't ever read last names, so I'll just say Paula. It was postmarked September the 6th. She asked for a bio and a few other things to set up my PMP profile. The CMU was likely setting her letter to the side in hopes that she would think I was not interested or supportive. But once PMP took their own initiative and ran with the ball, good job, there was no longer a reason to keep holding my mail. So the this is a funny word that he uses. So the Snoop Waffa, he puts in quotes, so the Snoop Waffa gave it to me. She asked if I need money on my commissary account. Yes! Exclamation point. I am largely fighting my appeal myself, and commissary account money is how I pay for the calls, emails, postage, printing, and paralegal help on the outside. Even small donations go a long way because I am so frugal. I love hearing from people. It means a lot to me, but I think it may be a lot to ask of people to send a letter every week. We don't have to burn out the letter writers, of course. You guys know what you can handle, but my thinking is that once a month is plenty for prisoners and general population. But every week or even twice a week would be very meaningful to P3s in the whole. I don't know what a P3 is. Maybe that's, you guys might know. I don't know what a P3 is. But once, it says, or even twice a week would be very meaningful to P3s in the whole, solitary confinement. You can usually look on prison websites to see who is in solitary. That's just a thought. I'm not sure that's true. I think he may have been given false information. I don't know that you can look on the prison website and tell who's in solitary or not. If you guys know different, let me know. Okay, going back to Schaeffer. Also, if you see them listed as in transit, that usually means they are getting beat down and left in an unnumbered holding cell. If the in transit status lasts for several weeks, they are getting dieseled. That's where they put you in chains and move you from one plane to the next, and then on a bus. Then back on the plane you just got off of. Then back across the country. Then back on a different bus, only to go to another plane and fly back to the place you just came from, where you get on another bus. You get the idea. On and on it goes for weeks. This doesn't sound that bad, which it isn't at first. But then your wrist and ankle start to bleed and swell and then get infected from the chains, and this device called a black box that keeps you from moving even the little bit that normal cuffs would let you, and the weeks without sleep make you start to break down mentally. People who are getting dieseled can't get mail, make calls, or contact anyone in any way. About all you can do for them is make a stink so everyone on the outside knows it's happening. Don't fret or moan for the men that this happens to. Yes, it's evil. And yes, they carry the scars for the rest of their lives, both on their wrist and in their minds. But if they don't give up and hang themselves or join the feds, they will come out the other side with a lion's heart. Don't cheapen this battle that they are having to fight with the evil feds and with their own weakness. Just believe in them. This is how heroes are made. There is no other way, so let it be. And when they finally touch down and they get to slump into a cold cell with a dirty blanket and be left alone, send them a letter. You will be talking to a new creation, a man stripped of all he thought he was, a man left only with what he knows. A man left only with what he knows he is, a man unbroken. Schaeffer Cox.